Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. Today is show number 422 and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Hey, so today's Beach Walks is a little bit of an ecology lesson, and we're standing right here at the river mouth to Enchanted Lakes, and you can't see it right now because it's low tide, but they periodically dredge this little river mouth so that the water from the ocean flushes in and cleans out a little bit the water from the lake. When that happens, the water from the lake, which tends to get rather concentrated and yucky, washes out the river mouth here to the sea. And so we have the signs up right here at the river mouth that the water is possibly contaminated. And it just, it reminds me of a number of things. One, my friend Jen at Ebb and Flow TV, who's just been going through a spring physical cleanse, which has a lot of repercussions in terms of the mind-body, a lot of mental and emotional changes that occur when you do a physical cleanse. And also just this very notion that in order to clean out the grunk, we sometimes have to bring in the good energy, and we also have to allow that good energy to be a little bit tainted. And I think that that's one of the offerings that we can make to each other. Just even trying again to bring beach walks into the workplace. If somebody's having a really stressful day, to let them just bleed off and rant for 60 seconds. And for you to be the recipient of that rant, knowing you don't have to do anything about it, but let it pass through you. And then we get to be actually vehicles for each other to help clean out our junk and our stress. And yes, it means for a few moments you're exposed to that rant and rave of frustration, but at the same time, it's very positive, I think, to get it out. I think it's an unrealistic idea to think that we'll ever reach a point in our lives where we won't have days of frustration and we won't have those times where we really want to just let it rip in a really uncomfortable way. So being able to let it rip, knowing that the cleansing is on its way and that that's just part of the natural process of life, I think is a very helpful thing to know. My number two thinks when I reach spiritual nirvana or perfection that I won't have anything to get frustrated over about. But I don't think that's true. We live with limits and boundaries. There are always going to be things that are frustrating. And Lexi, we're just about past the contamination sign, so you get to get your ball again. So thanks for joining me today. If you'd like to Skype, it's Roxanne Darling. If you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456, and happy flushing.